Hey, howdy ho everyone, Lost Later here, we're back in action for more Danganronpa attraction. It is the class trial ending for chapter 2. Who done killed the person that done diddly done the thing? We'll find out in just a bit, right? Or, well, not just a bit, but you know, like, kind of soon. Let's get started.
I'm Mon Ami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now. To think that the person who killed the wonderful Mahiru Koizumi is in this room. Impossible! Impossible! That's so impossible! There's no way I can believe that! Oh, I can't do anything. How annoying. But I'm just gonna believe in everyone. That's the least I can do. Everyone do your best. Don't lose to yourselves. And don't forget to save regularly.
Well, now that we've decided to believe Hyoko, now what?
Oh, we decided to believe in Yoko. Okay, fine.
If the killer was luring Hyoko into a trap, then something that was used there might be a clue.
Do you mean the letter?
No, it was probably the gummy.
Huh? Candy can be a clue?
Hey, when you woke up, was the gummy already there?
Now that you mention it, I feel like it wasn't.
Just as I thought.
Just as you thought?
If the killer planted evidence while Hyoko was there, she would have thrown it away if she found it.
Which means the gummy was placed inside the closet after Hyoko fled from the beach house?
The killer returned to the scene of the crime? After I left?
They wouldn't have to do something that troublesome as long as they hid somewhere within the beach house.
That's impossible! There's nowhere to hide! I even glanced inside the shower room as I was running away, but there was nobody there!
Then, does that mean the killer came back?
I wonder. At any rate, the solution to that problem is connected to what really happened. That's what I think.
So, like, they use the roof then? I want to play a new game. Is that what you're saying? That's not what I said. Okay, but whatever. So we prepared a perfect product for you. You will dive into your own brain and logically discern... I don't know that word. I'm sorry. Discern? The mystery answer from several questions. It's called the Logic Dive. During the Logic Dive, you'll control a version of yourself created from the image within your brain. Your task is to reach the goal, the final destination of the synopsis course. You can move sideways with the left stick and accelerate with the R1 button. Press the O button to brake, and the L1 button to jump. There will be various obstacles you will encounter as you progress through the course. So make sure you're familiar with these controls so you make sure to reach the goal. On your journey, you will take damage every time you fall into a gap or bump into walls. Also, upon reaching a certain point, there will be branching questions in the course. The answers split into different paths, so please proceed down the path of the answer you think is correct. Branching questions will appear several times in one course. Please be careful. I highly recommend that you make good use of the brake. That's my meddlesome advice to you. Alright, and then we press the options buttons to see what we're doing. She's right. This might be a very important problem. If the killer tampered with the evidence after Hyoko ran away from the beach house, when did the killer arrive and depart from the beach house? Think. If I just focus and think about it, I'm sure I'll be able to find the answer. Alright, I'm going to do it. Alright, I'm pretty sure it's something to do with the roof. Like, I don't doubt that one bit. Oh, what is this mess? Oh, this is pretty cool. This is actually pretty dang cool. It's not something that I immediately hate. Just for now, you know, like later on down the road, I'm pretty sure that will be the opposite, but whatever. Oh dear. This is really weird. Okay, so when is the branching... Oh, question 1. When did the killer arrive? Before, actually. I'm gonna go with before. Before Hyoko arrived. That seems to be the only correct one going on here. Because in my assessment, basically they drugged Hyoko, killed Mihiru, and then went on the rooftop to not be spotted. And that's how they did the dilly dee thing. Alright, cool. When did the killer leave the beach house? After Hyoko left, before Hyoko left? after Hiyoko left. Okay, cool. So I got that one correct, I think. Whee! Whee! What the heck? What are these? That's weird. I guess they're trying to stop me. This is really cool. I like it. When was the killer hiding when Hiyoko was unconscious? The beach house. It's gotta be the beach house. Yeah, boy! It's on the roof! Dive results. Not correct or correct? I don't know.
It's all coming together. Do you think the killer might have been hiding?
You spent all that time thinking just to say something so pointless. How disappointing. Didn't I just say there was nowhere to hide? Do I have to explain it in another language so you can understand?
Her personality got a hell of a lot more forceful once she stopped being a suspect.
No, there should have been a place for them to hide. A place you didn't look, Hiyoko.
What are you saying? Stop being annoying or I'm gonna make Akane bop you on the head and shut you up for good.
How is she your goon now? I really don't want that to happen to me. I need an answer, by any means. A place where the killer was hiding, the place where Hiyoko hasn't looked is spot selection. Suspicious spot. Shoot. Wouldn't it be right here? But the roof, maybe? They'd just be outside. That's not even considering a hiding spot.
Crap!
Fine, jeez.
Crap!
Okay, then I don't know. Rightly so. If it ain't there, then maybe the closet then? Alright.
Crap!
Freaking...
Here!
Then the closet then? What the heck?
The killer was probably hiding in the closet.
The closet? That's where I was locked up!
After you woke up, you said you rushed out of there, right? And you probably didn't look inside the closet very carefully.
But could two people even hide in such a small place? And without Hiyoko knowing?
That's why the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place.
If the killer made such an arrangement in a hiding place in advance, I can only think of one place. That's right. The place where the killer was hiding inside the closet was... This is totally not going to where I thought it was. I guess it'd be like up here? Oh, we're on the right shelf. What's the killer hiding? You don't say it outright. I'm sure some people won't understand. Okay. Then here? Crap. I don't know how. Honestly don't know what I'm looking for because I thought I was.
Crap.
Okay, so it's not the wetsuit. Jeez.
Crap.
Okay, so not the left shelf. This one?
Crap.
I don't honestly know. Like, legitimately, I'm confused because I dug myself into a different hole than I thought.
Crap. Crap.
I mean, I'm trying to get the point with the right shelf.
Crap.
I don't know what it is. I don't know which shelf it is. God dang it. I gotta keep retrying on this little stupid thing. Yeah, I know. Get it already. Come on.
This is my...
Yes, retry.
We will never give up.
God dang it, dude. God dang it. I wish I could do better at this.
The killer...
You spent all...
But I honestly legitimately got to the point where I painted myself into a wrong corner.
Here.
Because I honestly thought it was the rooftop.
The killer
I
was
truly
probably
thought it
hiding
was.
in the closet.
The closet?
After...
So where are... Like, there's not a lot of spots here. So this shelf? Okay, I'm trying to, like, get it proper, like... What? Did I not pick
the
that?
surfboard case in the closet? I'm pretty sure they could have hidden in there.
Huh? Inside the surfboard case?
But the shelf it was on, it was pretty messy, don't you think? 2 surfboards were stacked on the top shelf. And there were surfboards that weren't even in a case. The killer probably did that on purpose to secure a hiding place. 'Cause we haven't been on this island that long, so the closet shouldn't have been that messy, I think.
Then, the killer was close to me during that time?
Yeah, they were quietly holding their breath and hiding very close to you.
It's kinda like in for a penny, in for a pound, so to speak.
Jeez Louise.
Don't you mean it's always darkest under the lighthouse?
What? Oh, yeah, okay, I get what that's saying, yes. That's definitely a better analogy.
I shouldn't say things I don't understand, like, so to speak.
Anyway, the killer hid silently, and after making sure Hiyoko left, they finally left the surfboard case.
I agree with that as well.
Seriously, nobody asked what you think.
There's no way the killer would leave Hiyoko by herself if they were trying to frame her. If Hiyoko was left alone and ruined the evidence the killer had planted, it would have messed up their plan. Instead, it makes more sense to think that the killer was hiding in the beach house, watching Hiyoko.
Saying whatever you want, even if we didn't ask. All right, if you don't want to friggin' get punched, just stand still and let me punch ya!
What?
Oh, you shut up. Then, grit your teeth.
Sorry, Akane. It's not like that. Hey, Monokuma. Can I ask you about something that seems strange to me?
I believe Prince Shotoku was from the future. A man from the future is always directing the flow of history.
I'll listen to your story about men from the future some other time.
Wait, is that a reference to something in particular? That sounds like a weird analogy in Japan. I don't understand.
As I recall, the body discovery announcement is made when 3 or more people discover a body, right? Is the killer also included among those 3 or more people?
Ooh.
Yeah, that's true, but, well, something like that is basically what it's supposed to be.
You don't sound very articulate.
Jeez, you're pretty annoying for noticing something like that. I know it sounds like an excuse, but the body discovery announcement isn't supposed to be used for deduction. It's intended to create a fair trial. It's supposed to let everyone know a body has been found.
So you're saying it's unfortunate that I used it for deduction? I understand your excuse, but depending on who actually found the body, it's possible that your 3 or more people rule could be deadly.
Well, as long as I keep things ambiguous, I can respond to situations with some flexibility.
Flexibility, huh? So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not?
Jeez, fine! You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
Ooh! So that means at least 2 people saw it. And the 2 people that I'm thinking that I saw it, and the 2 people that I think Nagito said that saw it was the Hiyoko and Fuji Hiko. I'm sorry, it's been a day since I haven't heard these names, so I probably said that wrong. But I'm pretty sure both of them actually saw it. That's why he got so flustered in the beginning. Like, he didn't actually kill somebody, he just I don't want to be blamed for this. 'Cause the bat and everything.
Which means 3 people other than the killer discovered Mahiru's body.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I just thought it was somewhat strange. More importantly, let's get back to our original topic.
You're the one who went on a tangent.
We were just saying the killer was hiding in the surfboard case, right?
And after Hiyoko ran away, the killer got to enjoy the simple life of destroying evidence.
However, before we proceed any further, there's something we have to make clear. The killer blocked the roadside door with Mahiru's body before Hiyoko ran away. But what about the blood?
Now that you mention it, that mystery hasn't been solved yet.
It's going to be all right. If you guys have come this far, I'm sure you can discover that answer too. Now, let's start the argument, shall we?
Now then, I shall explain to you the final feature of the non-stop debates. From this point forward, you will now be able to use the truth flashback. If you hold down the triangle button, the shape of the reticle will change. This thing again. If you aim it at a remark's weak spot and keep it at it in a position, you'll be able to memorize it. This memorized phrase can only be fired once, as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change the different truth bullet, it will only disappear from your truth cylinder. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or mistake in your available truth bullets, it might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use that to make your case. What's the best time to flashback? Well, you'll just have to trust your keen wits, won't you? By the way, you will not be able to agree with anyone while you're using the truth flashback. Please remember that it is only effective when refuting points. Well then, good luck and have fun. Well, that's good. They kept it a little bit simple. I still don't particularly like this mechanic, if only for the fact that it's like, you don't get to keep the truth bullet. So it gets really annoying.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
If they used something other than the shower...
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and whoosh.
As someone who flushes their shit every morning, I can declare it would definitely clog the toilet.
Okay, got fired up about that.
Maybe it's the other way around. Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body?
Maybe they were able to wash it off.
Yeah, they were able to wash it off. If I use that person's opinion, I might be able to break through that contradiction.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply...
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
God dang it.
They didn't have to use the shower.
Stupid thing.
What about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
Oh, God dang it.
If they used something other than the shower...
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and...
As someone who flushes their shit, it would definitely clog the toilet.
I was trying to get extra time.
Maybe
No!
it's the other way around. Perhaps someone other than the killer...
Maybe they were able to wash it off.
I just need to get to Fuyuhiko's statement.
What
and
did
then
the
make
killer
sure to
do
use the
with-
silencer
Maybe they
first and
simply-
They
foremost.
couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, boy! Got him! Got him! Take that, you gangster. I'll break you.
If they just needed to wash off the blood, they didn't necessarily have to use the shower. They could have just as easily used something else.
Something other than the shower. Like what?
Something other than the shower that was used to wash out the blood. It's possible that it's the drinks inside the refrigerator.
see.
Yeah, that's the reason why.
Drinks inside the refrigerator. Couldn't the killer have used those to wash off the blood?
I've seen through it. In theory, but that's impossible.
Why?
Try to remember the refrigerator carefully, and then you will understand that there's no possible way the drinks in the refrigerator were used.
But the
It's true
trash
there were
can-
drinks in the beach house refrigerator. However, try one bottle drink. It wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
I can't back down!
Jeez, that was like a bunch. Oh, snap, it's a door. Ah! Oh, God! Every time, I swear.
We
It's
can't
like,
assume they
everything
used
goes
just
so
one
fast.
drink. They could have used a bunch of them to wash it off.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were no water bottles in the refrigerator.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Yeah, gotcha, boy. Little girl.
No, there were water bottles inside the refrigerator.
How many times do I have to tell you? There were no water bottles in there whatsoever.
That was after the incident, right? But before the incident, there were water bottles in the fridge. And the killer took all of those water bottles and used them to wash the blood off their body.
So you're saying the water bottles were gone? Because they were all used? That's a logical fallacy.
It's not a fallacy. There should have been evidence inside the trash can. Evidence like a lot of thrown away plastic water bottles. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Ah, you're right. These bottles look like they may have been filled with water.
Well, now that you mention it, when I went to the beach house a few days ago, I feel like I drank one of those plastic water bottles.
Huh? You should have said so sooner!
Then, the plastic water bottles were used in place of the shower.
Dousing your body with lots of water bottles is such a simple and easy to understand explanation.
Hold on a second. Now I think about it. They soaked their entire body with a bunch of water bottles. They did that. A person would be...
It seems you've realized who the killer is.
I have personally not. I'm honestly stuck.
See? Just as I thought.
Hold on. You know who the killer is?
Is that true?
Let me ask. Who might that be?
If the killer used plastic water bottles to wash off the blood that splattered on them, the killer, Mihiru's killer, must be that person. Who? Because it's honestly not. Select someone. Who should I select? If they use water bottles, I don't know who it could be. If they use water bottles, this is what I'm thinking. I think it's Nikumaru, because he has like seemingly no connection to this case whatsoever. But it could also be her because she had a wet swimsuit on. So it could be one of these two. I'm gonna go with Nikumaru. I think he's the one. No, that's not it. If the person is killer, then there's too many things that don't add up. Okay. Must be... Then it would be Sonia Nevermind, wouldn't it? Okay, so it's not her either. Who the frack is it? Are we gonna say it's actually Fuyahiko? Because I don't think it is him. Frackin', I don't know who it is. Is it him or her? Well, considering everything. She has a sweat. I mean, he has also a sweat. Only other person I can think of is honestly her.
You're the only one!
Really? What?
Heko. Is it you?
Hey, what are you being quiet for? They're accusing you of being the killer.
Then I should ask you this. Why do you believe I'm the killer?
I remember when we were all meeting up to go to the beach. Your appearance when you came to the diner.
That's true. Oh, snippy snap. Hajime and Kuzuichi, why are you two here? Hey, aren't you breathing pretty heavily? I just did a little swimming.
If the killer really did wash the blood off with water bottles, they'd have to drench their entire body. But there were no towels in the beach house, and it would have taken a while for the water to fully air dry. So you said you went swimming so you'd have a cover story.
Don't just stay silent! Say something! Hold on, you bastard!
Oh snap, Fuyahiko coming to the rescue!
You saw her at the diner! You never saw her near the beach house, right? So maybe she really was swimming!
No one even saw her swimming.
No. I saw her.
Huh?
After I ran into you bastards at the diner, I crossed paths with her on my way home. So there's no doubt. She would have arrived at the diner from the opposite direction of the beach house.
Hold on. That's strange. Didn't you just say this earlier?
Just a coincidence I passed by the diner. I didn't even pay attention to that beach house. I went straight back to the hotel after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
You told me you didn't see anyone. Don't try to tell me you forgot about that.
Not so fast! It's too soon to decide she's a killer! We haven't established how the killer was able to leave the beach house!
Now that you mention it, you're right.
The roadside door was blocked. And if it's impossible to leave from the beachside without leaving footprints, then how the fuck did the killer escape?
Through the roof, and she could do it.
Why are you all fired up, Fuyuhiko? You're not the suspect. Peko is.
Who cares about that? Answer me! If you have an explanation, then show me what you got!
We might have an answer.
Huh?
Do you really? This mystery seems unsolvable.
Well, if Peko is the killer, then I might just have an answer to that mystery.
I see. Then let's hear this alleged method of escaping the beach house.
First, let's establish how the killer escaped.
The killer's escape route. I might know what it is. In fact, the only thing possible I can think of is that opening. A door facing the beach house, small window in the shower.
I see!
Yeah. Been waiting for that for like so long.
If the roadside and beachside doors aren't an option, the only other thing I can think of is... Well, nothing really. Except that small window in the shower room.
Huh. Don't you know how high that window is? There's no way Peko could have reached it.
But what if, for instance, she got help from someone?
She might have reached it by riding someone's shoulders, but then that person would have been left behind.
Is it possible an object was used? A rope, for instance?
And what happened to the rope after they used it? And don't say something stupid like they threw it outside.
Of course not! That would violate the school trip rule!
Littering is not allowed. Let us coexist with this island's bountiful nature and mutual prosperity.
Littering is prohibited. Even if it might be evidence, rules are still rules.
You see? There's no way they'd be able to escape from that window.
No, they just have to use an object.
Chiaki, don't fall asleep on us! We just said they couldn't use an object!
You did? I thought you were saying they couldn't dispose of an object.
I see. You don't have to throw it away if you can just hide it somewhere on your body.
Huh? Pekka was wearing a swimsuit, remember? Where would she even hide an object? And if you say she hid it in her special place, I'll stab you in yours!
Oh my god.
No! Please don't be violent!
I mean, she carries around a sword anyway. Even if the killer used an object to escape out of the window, they wouldn't have been able to get rid of it. So the only thing I can think of is that the killer must have hid somewhere. If that's the case, focus and think. The object the killer used to escape out the window. Hangman's Gambit. So, what am I looking for exactly? Killer used to escape the window in the shower room. Well, I don't think it starts with a O. Destroy it. W? It could start with a W. Nope. Alright, duly noted. With the B? Maybe? So, blade? I don't know. Ram? I don't know what this is rightly spelling. Blade. Nah. Oh god, oh god. Ow! I almost had it. Hey. Hey. Huh? Yay! Bam? No. Oh god, oh god. That'll be fine. What? Oh my god, I got hit by a bunch of things. Bamboo sword. There you go, that's what I want. So I need bam. No, actually that is what I need. I need the O. Bamboo. Ah, god dang it. So I need another B. No! No! I ruined it. I ruined it. I don't need this part. Okay. God dang it. This sucks. This is like I'm stuck in the situation where I need another B. There we go. That's what I want. Okay, now I just need 2 O's. Boom. Okay, I can't use the S just yet. Or the W. There's my O. There you are, girl. Okay, now I just need sword. Oh my god. Takes forever. Yeah, just destroy it. Look how long that took just to get that little part right there. Oh my god, sword, please! And then there's R, which I do not need R yet. I don't need an M at all! I need one thing in particular. That's it. Oh my god, was that no? Ooh, I need a W. That's what I need. There we go, that's it. Okay, I can finally move on to the next part. And now there's no O's. Thank you for that. And no, and there's D's, but I don't need these D's. Not now. I need a O! Quit with the M's! I'll need a sword soon, but not this soon. Oh my god. There we go. Come on! There we go. That's it. That's it. That's it right there. Ooh, we almost have it. And yet, look at this. We're still waiting on this. We're waiting on the stupid D. Give me the D! Come on! That's all I need! Are you kidding me? Oh my god! Look how much I have to go for just to get the freaking D! Thank you! It took way too long.
I got it!
That was sad.
Peko, you carry that bamboo sword on your back at all times, right? If I recall correctly, you had it then too. Despite the fact that you had a swimsuit on, you were still wearing your bamboo sword.
Are you saying she used that bamboo sword to escape through the window?
Yeah. Peko used that bamboo sword as a step stool and escaped out the window.
Sword as a step stool? You see? I knew it! I knew it was a ninja! Didn't I tell ya? A ninja could have climbed that easily!
Technically, she would be a samurai, but okay. You know what? I'm gonna give it to her.
Ninjas know a climbing trick where they lean their sword against a wall and use the handguard as a step stool.
What?
Wow! Just like a Japanese ninja!
Miss Sonia, ninjas only exist in Japan.
Well, it is a bamboo sword, but I'm sure a slender girl like Peko could easily use it to climb.
Well, Peko, do you have anything to say?
Now then, the time has come once again for the Panic Talk Action, PTA. Let's talk a bit about Fever Time and Nega Time. What? From this point on, you'll be able to use Fever Time by pressing the R1 button during the PTA. When Fever Time is activated, the tempo will be pushed to its max. But that's not all. You won't miss during Fever Time either. By pressing the X button when applicable, you can destroy your opponent's verbal assault. But only use your focus gauge, but only until your focus gauge runs out. So make sure the use is the best time possible. Of course, you're not the only one who could get the upper hand. There's something called Nega Time that your opponent can use too. If your opponent activates Nega Time, your tempo marker will disappear, making it quite a bit difficult to press the buttons in rhythm. So in that case, press the rhythm not with your eyes, but with your ears and your passionate heart. If you can't clear it, you can always change the difficulty setting. I'm not going to tell them that they'll have to redo the class trial for that chapter if they do that. Well then, good luck and have fun.
Hold on a sec, you bastard!
Of course he goes like the
You're
edge.
saying she used her sword as a step stool and went out the fucking window? Then what about the sword? It would have been left in the shower room and she wouldn't have been able to recover it, dumbass!
Fuyuhiko, why do you even care?
Shut up! Just shut the fuck up and answer me! If you have an answer, then fucking give it to me!
If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
Fuyuhiko, why? Why are you... You know, looks like he has some issues to work out. Yeah, he's got a lot of issues to work out.
Bastard!
Oh my
That's
God.
obviously impossible!
I still don't like this swing game.
Shut up!
So annoying.
Don't fuck with me!
I can't look at anything else. I'm just fully scared at all times.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard?
Oh my God.
That's obviously impossible! Bastard! Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs! You're pissing me off! You're pissing me off! Bastard! Shut up! Shut up! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
Sword back.
This is the end!
Okay, good. That was nearly as hard to put out than it was last time. Remember that?
If she used her bamboo sword as a step stool, she could have recovered it with her sword bag. When she leaned her sword against the wall to use as a step stool, she tied her sword bag to it. And after she climbed up to the window, as long as she hauled the bag up toward her, she would have been able to recover her bamboo sword.
I see. Not just the bamboo sword, but even the sword bag, too. She used them both to escape. Akane said she's like a ninja, but it's nothing as silly as that. Simply put, only Peko could have performed this feat. An escape plan befitting of the ultimate swordswoman. Even so, how disappointing. If you'd only let me work with you, it would have been an even greater plan. Oh, you just back off!
Is it true? Did you really kill Mahiru?
I'm really surprised about that too. What is the beef? Where's the beef?
Hold on! You're just making assumptions! You don't have any proof. I won't accept this unless there's proof! Got it, you bastard?
It's fine.
Huh?
I mean, she's still kind of cool.
I said it's fine. Saying anything more would just be an exercise in futility.
She admitted it just now? Right? She admitted she's Mahiru's killer? But, is this right? Even though Fuyuhiko was the one arguing with us, Hiko just admitted it so freely.
Among flowers, the cherry blossom. Among men, the samurai. I commend your decisiveness, at least. Very well. If you admit it, this ends now. Let's cast our votes.
Agreed. Hurry up and vote.
Hold on. Let me confirm one thing first.
Can it wait until after the voting?
This is important, and it relates to the voting. It's about Peko's motive.
Yeah, exactly. I have no idea why.
My motive?
In the end, you had no connection to the events depicted in Twilight Syndrome murder case, right? Then, why did you kill Mahiru?
So it's about that. Let's see. If I must answer that question, I must say it was for the sake of justice.
Huh?
Justice?
In order to protect the justice of this world.
Wait, she's a serial killer? Huh?
I do not sully my hands to satisfy personal grudges. There is only one reason I kill. For the sake of protecting justice.
What are you saying?
Justice is what makes humans human. It's a virtue that human beings should be proud of. Justice is the eternal sun, and the enduring moon, the protective father, and the smiling mother.
Hello! Earth to Peko!
She's a lot crazier than I thought.
If justice ever disappeared from this world, the world would immediately freeze, and people's smiles would vanish. I will not allow that!
It's fine, just stop it!
Justice must always be there to guide us, to shine bright above our heads.
I'm telling you to stop it!
So I must fight. I must continue to fight to protect justice.
This is... Could she be...
As the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil. Justice complete! The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That would be me. Sparkling justice!
You even have the kanji.
Now then, let's execute justice!
What? What the fuck?
Peko, what are you doing?
I am sparkling justice. In the name of sparkling, shining justice, I have come to deliver justice.
What's going on? What's this? Chill.
Peko! Finally snapped! Everyone, please be careful! Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who claims to be an ally of justice. Clad in her various hero masks, she is a serial killer who exclusively targets other criminals. She is supposed to be... But...
Huh? An ally of justice? So that's why you're wearing a mask!
This mask is the dividing line. Just like various idols, the sun is revered because it lies just beyond your grasp. Justice should also be the same.
What is this little... What is that?
I don't get it, but this is becoming really crazy.
What? What the heck is this? Peko is the killer? Why? Is it turning out like this?
This is turning out to be a surprising turn of events.
Hey.
Hey! Now's not the time for you to be sleeping. Take a look. It's a killer.
Hey.
Hey.
This again?
Huh? Sleepwalking?
So what's your answer to my previous question? Why did you kill Mahiru?
This world must always be bathed in the light of justice. I must not allow even one shadow.
I don't think that she actually did kill her for that reasoning. It's got related to Fuyuhiko. Like, come on.
Evil must be eliminated immediately. No matter what, I must not overlook evil.
Evil? Are you saying Mahiru is...
If you knew about that incident, then you must have played the game. Am I right?
And because of that, I was able to find the killer's accomplice hiding on this island like a sewer rat.
Then, the reason you killed Mahiru was...
To protect justice, of course. In order to protect justice, I have become its merciless sword and executed justice.
Holy crap! She's such a stereotypical psychopath!
She's so gross!
Peko, is this your true identity?
My true identity? I have already forgotten who I am. It just shows my determination. My determination to protect by throwing away what's most important. I'm willing to become anybody to shower this world with justice.
Oh! I can't stand this anymore! Let's just end this farce already!
End it? He's right. We need to end this here. Killer. And then there's no mistake that it was Peko all along.
Let's go over this incident one more time and then let's end this.
Yeah, I'm not sold on this whole entire just because of justice bit. Alright, so the first little bit here. One little thing here. Probably not right there. So... Okay. Not that either. Alright, so where's the swing? Right there. Oh, we should probably get the... right here, this one. She arrives on time. Alright, cool, we got that. Then what else do we got going on here? And then... Yeah, got it. And she finds out... well... Hold up. Where would be... Oh, yes, using the pole. And such. Let's see here. So up here... Oh, no, there's already a thing. It seems Hiyoko made a promise with someone. Killer holds the metal bat, and... So, she makes a promise with somebody. That should be around here. Let's see. Alright, good. Got it. Alright, stock 2. What is this mess? Let's see. When she would arrive, so that should definitely be part of this. She arrives. Here we go. Bamboo, the sword bag. Hiyoko is put to sleep by the killer. Pretty sure that's already illustrated, isn't it? Well, her running away is also a thing. But she also runs away already. So we don't really need that one. The sword bag thing we probably should put somewhere around here. Yeah, there we go. So definitely one of these things. A pretty anime girl mask. Let's see. Then she arrives. When would this be? When would the sword mask be? Right here. There we go. Then we got those little seconds too. That's good. Plastic water bottles then. Yes, right here. Oop. Alright, and then we got the sand things. Alright, let's see here. Akane is covered in blood. I mean, that's cute looking, but not what I need. Killer port. Let's put bamboo. The bamboo sword just in case. No! I lost some. God dang, dude. And not taking damage in these cases is really hard because, like, literally everything gives damage to you. So it's just like, oh jeez. So those two weren't the real ones. Okay. So this is the last stock. Alright, so that's completed. That is 2. Is that, yeah, Mikan arrives at the beach house? What the heck? No? Yeah, let's see here. So, right around here, she wakes up. Finds out what happened. Is like, oh no. The killer drops the little thing here.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Got it.
The incident began this morning when Mahiru spoke to Hiyoko. Mahiru most likely played Twilight Syndrome murder case, the video game provided to us as the motive. She probably wanted to discuss it with someone else who also appeared in the game as a character. Hiyoko accepted Mahiru's invitation, and they promised to have a more detailed conversation about it later. However, someone else overheard their exchange. The killer. The killer eavesdropped on their conversation and used their promise to devise a specific murder plan. By preparing a specific item, they planned to manipulate the two's actions. That item was the letters. They sent fake letters to both Mahiru and Hiyoko. The letter Mahiru received told her to come to the beach house at 2:30 p.m. And the letter Hiyoko received told her to come to the beach house at exactly 2 p.m. By providing different times, the killer was able to lure them to the beach house separately. Hiyoko totally trusted that letter, showed up at the beach house at 2 p.m., just like it said, and was drugged into unconsciousness by the killer lying in wait. After putting Hiyoko to sleep, the killer immediately hid her inside the closet, so they could frame her as the killer later. At 2:30 p.m., Mahiru arrived at the beach house. she was completely unaware that she'd been targeted for murder. Approaching her from behind, the killer struck the defenseless Mahiru with a specific weapon. The metal bat that was left at the scene of the crime. The bat was brought down onto the back of Mahiru's head, and with that, she took her last breath. According to Mikan's autopsy, Mahiru died instantly, so she probably never knew who killed her. With that, the killer achieved their goal of killing Mahiru and began to tamper with the crime scene. They dragged Mahiru's body so that it blocked the door leading to the road. Also, the mask found at the scene of the crime was something the killer personally left. I'm not really sure why. My guess is it's something similar to a calling card. That's how the crime scene we discovered was created. However, by moving Mahiru's body, the killer got blood splatter on them. Plus, the shower room had no water because it was out of order, so they couldn't wash it off. But the killer expected something like that to happen. Instead of the shower, the killer used something else to wash the blood off their body. They used plastic water bottles that were inside the beach house refrigerator. We can assume they carried the bottles to the shower room before the sequence of events had happened. In place of showering, they washed the blood off their body with water bottles instead. However, they had no choice but to dispose of the empty bottles in the beach house's trash can. Littering is against the rules, and it would have taken too much time to throw them away somewhere else. After the killer washed off the blood, they hid in a specific spot inside the closet Hiyoko was in. The killer hid inside the surfboard case that they had already emptied beforehand. After some time had passed, the sleeping drug used on Hiyoko wore off, and she woke up. I can imagine how badly Hiyoko must have panicked when she came out of the closet. I mean, she made plans to see Mahiru, who lay dead right in front of her. From the shock and panic of being considered a murder suspect, Hiyoko fled from the beach house. Because of that, she left footprints in the sand. Everything was a trap set by the killer to frame her. After Hiyoko left, the killer finally came out of the surfboard case and placed a gummy that they brought with them to shift our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Ironically, placing that gummy is what helped clear our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Finally, the killer began preparing to escape from the beach house. They couldn't risk leaving their footprints in the sand, so they escaped the beach house using a different route, the small window in the shower room. However, that window is rather high up and can't be reached easily, which is why the killer used the bamboo sword they always carry with them. The killer took the bamboo sword out of its bag, tied the bag to the sword's handle, and used the sword as a step stool to reach the small window while holding the sword bag in their hand. As long as they're able to reach the window, all they had to do was pull the bag to retrieve the sword. And so the killer left the beach house and appeared before us as if nothing had happened. But their wet hair and swimsuit didn't dry right away. There also weren't any towels at the beach house. So when the killer met up with us, they said they had been swimming for a while as an excuse. So how about it? This is the truth behind the incident you caused. Isn't that right, Peko Pekoyama?
I see. And what of it?
She's like, totally cool with it.
I haven't done anything to be ashamed of.
What are you saying? You killed Mahiru!
Wrong! I punished evil in the name of justice. That's no reason to condemn me.
Whatever. Let's hurry up and vote so we can freaking kill this weird, crazy bitch.
There's no way you can kill me. Justice can never be killed. You should all know that as well.
What are you saying?
Why isn't Fuyuhiko saying anything? Because I feel like he should be saying something right now.
To protect what's most important to you, you must be prepared to throw away something equally important.
Oh, dang.
Understand?
I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Then I shall be direct. Justice must carry on. In order to keep justice, to keep me alive, you all must give up your lives.
Are you serious?
It's not serious. It's justice. If I fall here, who will combat the evils of this world?
That's fair. We should all kill ourselves.
Now, follow your hearts of justice that reside within you all, and save my life to protect justice. Hurry and carry on justice.
Give me a break! Who's gonna die for you?
If we let Peko go, we're all gonna get killed!
For the sake of grand justice, a few sacrifices are unavoidable.
A few sacrifices? That's...
Don't worry. The justice that you give your life to protect will never go to waste.
I can't stand her anymore! Let's vote already and execute her!
However, before we do that...
Monokuma, the vote! Hurry up and let us vote already!
I'm awake!
Ah, he finally woke up.
I've heard your story! Well, I wasn't listening, but who cares? Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote! Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
I can't believe it was my homegirl, Peko Peko. I can't believe she'd do this to me. But I got an inkling Hiko has something to do with this. Like, the actual reason why she decided to do this. Right, I just...
Pardon me, can we please have a little more time?
What the...
Pardon me, can we have a little bit more time? Please let us continue our discussion.
What?
Continue our discussion? But isn't the voting over?
Yes, but I cannot help but feel strange. Something about this is definitely strange.
Yes, yes. Huh?
Strange? What do you mean? There's no doubt that Peko is the killer.
That is true. However...
As a serial killer enthusiast, you're wondering if Peko is really sparkling justice, am I right?
Huh? Hey, Miss Sonia isn't a serial killer enthusiast. She just has a little more passion about them than most.
Just say that she is. There's nothing wrong with it necessarily.
That makes her an enthusiast.
Honestly, it felt strange to me too. I mean, there's a distinct difference between what we know about sparkling justice and Peko, right?
There definitely is. She does not feel like actual sparkling justice.
Distinct difference?
You know, Sonia describes sparkling justice like this.
Justice complete! The center of justice that is pierced by justice! The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky! That would be me! Sparkling justice!
What the heck was that? That is Sparkling Justice's catchphrase. Unknown serial killer has a catchphrase. I read it in a magazine in the library. There has only ever been one person, a journalist, who has interviewed Sparkling Justice. The article was written in the native language, so I tried translating it. I see. So that's what it was. I think I got the difference between the serial killer and Peko. Nationality, gender, nationality, I think.
I see! That's right. According to what Sonia said...
The article was written in their native language, so I tried to translate it.
If she had it translated, that means it wasn't written in English, right?
Don't you mean Japanese?
Huh? Yes, the magazine I read was written in Spanish. So, Sparkling Justice's catchphrase was no doubt written in Spanish as well. Which means the journalist and Sparkling Justice are both...
From Spain?
What?
What was that about with the kanji and everything? All this time, I completely misunderstood. When I first heard about serial killers, Genocide Jack, and Sparkling Justice, I just assumed both serial killers were from the same country. But that wasn't the case. If so...
Peko, you're not sparkling justice. There's no way that's possible.
Or, if you insist that you're sparkling justice, can you try saying that catchphrase in Spanish?
Would you be able to do that?
It appears that the time has come for this mask to come off. However, that's perfectly fine. It's no longer necessary. And even if you find out now, it's too late for you all to do anything about it. My duty has already been finished.
What?
My duty as a tool has already been completed in full.
Oh my god!
Uh-huh? Looks like she's back to normal?
That mask has fulfilled its purpose, just as I have.
What do you mean? Fulfilled its purpose? Too late? What are you getting at?
Now that you've already cast your votes, is what it means.
Huh?
Hey, be clearer! We're asking you what your purpose was.
I have no purpose. I am just a mere tool.
Tool? What do you mean?
She called herself a tool, which means someone else used her then?
Of course. A tool cannot do anything on its own.
Oh my god.
I see. I finally understand. Well, I did have a sneaking suspicion all along.
What do you mean?
I mean, besides Peko and Hiyoko, someone else was also at the beach house.
Someone else?
There is proof that establishes that fact. Try to remember it.
I know. Fuyuhiko was there? He kept saying it? The proof that there was one more person that seen the crime. The body discovery announcement.
I see!
Are you talking about the body discovery announcement?
Yep, that's right. I mean, didn't Monokuma say so earlier?
So, what about this time? Is there people, including a killer or not? Jeez, fine. You want me to say it and doesn't include the killer this time? Okay, all done.
That announcement is made when at least 3 people discover a body. And in this particular case, the killer, Peko, is not one of those 3. If that's the case, it would mean only Hiyoko and Kazuichi discovered the body, but...
I see. That leaves us one person short.
So that means there was one more person in the beach house.
Plus, the fact that Monokuma tried to hide that truth from us by being flexible with his own rules. That's such a vital clue that it could alter the outcome of the trial. Like an accomplice, for example.
No, that's not it.
Huh? Am I wrong?
Yes, from your basic way of thinking about it, you are wrong. Didn't I tell you? I'm just a tool.
Dang, dude. Like, ever get like those people that just like, I will throw my wife away from you? Just like that? That's her. That's some devotion right there. And that's something that I'll just like. Like, it's one of those character traits that just always to me is super fascinating to like see and people just like have interest in and just, I mean, I get it. I get why we want to be that way. It's a sort of weird fulfillment. It's crazy.
That means I'm just a simple tool to be used by that person.
Huh?
Therefore, that person would have the strongest motive out of anybody else here, right?
Yeah, it's Fuyuhiko.
You're the only one! Is it Fuyuhiko?
I see. Now I finally see the connection. The connection between the motive and the incident.
But even if it's the motive, it's just a game, right? There's no reason to believe it's even true. Would you call a game like that a strong motive?
No, the events that occurred in the game should have definitely occurred in real life. There's overwhelming proof of that too. Okay, it should be this?
I can prove it with this!
There we go, yeah.
I didn't think it was necessary to confirm it if it didn't have anything to do with Mahiru's murder, but... There's no doubt that game is based on actual events. That much is clear if you saw the ending prize. The photos awarded for beating the game are not actual in-game screenshots. They're all actual photos, with the surrounding scenery cropped out. You knew all along, Fuyuhiko, didn't you? You knew whether or not the first victim in the game was actually your little sister, right? Because whoever beat the game first and received the ending prize.
Hey, what's with the envelope? What's inside? Shut up! What makes you think you have any right to question me?
It was the envelope, right? The person who received the ending prize. It was you, wasn't it?
If you were shown a photograph of your sister's dead body, you'd have no choice but to believe it. Even so, you wanted to deny the truth. That's why you sent those photos to Mahiru to confirm it.
Hey! Why are we talking about Fuyuhiko? Who cares? 'Cause Peko is the killer, right? But we already voted!
That's why I told you. You're all too late. As I said before, I exist as nothing more than a tool.
So she's trying to get Fuyuhiko off the island.
I had no motive for killing Mahiru. No reason to kill. Not even the will to kill. I was simply used as a tool. As long as I am a tool, I cannot defy my orders.
Hey! What's going on? Can anyone give me a simpler explanation?
It means I'm not the killer. The true killer, who used me as their weapon to kill Mahiru Koizumi, was Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu.
What?
What the hell?
I see. That's what you were aiming for all along.
No, I have no aim. But my young master does. My young master planned this from the start.
Oh my goodness.
Young master?
That is the truth of this case. I'm sure you realize it by now, but it's too late. You cannot undo the vote.
That's a problem. If Peko's allegation holds up, that means our vote was incorrect.
In that case, the person who gets to live is...
Just... me?
That's nuts! No matter how you look at it, that's completely insane!
How would Peko be a tool in the first place? Peko is a legitimate human being!
That's not for you to decide. It's for Monokuma. The votes have been cast. All we can do now is wait and see what Monokuma decides.
What the hell?
Oh my god, this is so amazingly awesome twist. I love this. I'm sorry, what were you... Oh, okay. I got a trophy for like concentration, I think it was. Yeah, I sucked in some parts really hard, but honestly, I still got really good stuff. Awesome. Details. Total. Final phase 1. Ah, whatever.
I'm in a bind. And what a bind it is. I guess for now, let's take a quick recess. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
What? We're doing another thing? Ahem. Although there are some twists and turns along the way, the one who killed Mahiru Kuzumi is... hold on a second.
Sorry.
Okay, I'll wait. I'm so sorry. I'm just hesitating.
Hey!
There's no need to hesitate. No matter how you look at it, Peko's the killer. Why?
Hey!
Why? Well, that's obvious. You're not a tool. You're a freaking human being!
Well...
If I'm a human, then I'm not a tool. If that's what you're saying, you're wrong.
You just don't know.
You just don't know what, that there are people who only exist to be tools. people such as myself only exist to be tools?
Hey.
What does she mean, Fuyuhiko? Beko and I grew up together. Are you two childhood friends then?
No.
It's completely different than that. Right after I was born and abandoned by my parents, the Kazu Aryo clan took me in.
I am nothing but a tool.
They gave me a reason to exist. I am to fulfill my duty as my young master's property.
What?
Property, you say? It means she's a hitman arranged by my clan to work directly under me.
If my young master is attacked, I must defend him as his shield. If he intends to kill, I must be his sword.
Oh my god!
That is my only reason for living. Before I am human, I am my young master's tool, first and foremost. Until this body of mine can no longer move, I shall fulfill my duty until the very end.
Okay, I just want to take a quick break right here with this and just say, one of the reasons I didn't like the first Danganronpa game was because a lot of the motives and whatnot wasn't really explained in the detail that I wanted. And Danganronpa 2 is giving plenty of this. I'm loving this. I'm eating it up, honestly. It's just pretty awesome. And I love this sort of twist that they're giving it. It's pretty freaking ridiculous here. Oh my god, dude. I'm getting like Sora and Ike vibe relationships type of situation. I'm sorry, I'll stop gushing and we'll continue on.
That is...
But that is... You are wrong. You are not a tool, Pico. Because if you are a tool, then what was all that time we spent together?
Nothing.
Huh?
I was ordered by my young master to behave, just as I was ordered to interact with you all. What? Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. Right after we arrived on this island, that is what my young master ordered me to do.
You fiend.
That is why you were hiding your relationship, you mean?
No.
It's not as if that started the moment we arrived on this island. Before that, my young master has always told me to hide a relationship. My young master loathes relying on his household's power. He even hates me, the tool given to him by his household.
I am nothing but a tool.
No matter what I am told, I am nothing but a tool for killing. If my young master intends to kill, it is only natural for me to act as this tool. Then, the one who tried to kill Mahiro wasn't you. It was... Fuyuhiko?
Damn it.
It is what it is. What I thought I beat that game, I suddenly given these photographs.
Damn it!
I don't understand. Why is my sister in these photos?
Don't fuck with me!
And she's covered in blood! What does it mean? Why can't I remember? How come I don't even know if my sister's dead?
You...
Try to confirm it with Mahiro, and that's why you wanted to talk to her.
So...
Yeah, I sent her the photos because I wanted to make sure she'd respond. But she never replied back to me. Not only that, she started avoiding me too.
But...
I'm pretty sure Mahiro was confused, too. I mean, we all were. Before anyone played the game, we didn't even know this incident had happened. That's why, even if we were told that we're connected to it, there's no way we could accept it. You know, when Mahiro spoke to Ibuki, she mentioned something about this. Sorry. I actually have plans to go to the beach with everyone.
Oh my!
Wait, huh? You're not gonna go, Mahiro? If you want to talk about it there, it'd be totally fine. It's pretty important, so, it'd be troubling to involving the others.
Huh?
You sound pretty serious. Serious or not, I don't really do anything about it on my own. So I wanted someone to think about it with me.
But...
If I need to make amends, I would, but I don't even know how.
Are you serious?
That definitely sounds serious. I could cancel my beach plans for you. No. It's fine. It's important that everyone gets along anyway. Just tell them I'm not feeling well. Plus, it doesn't have to be today. There's always tomorrow.
Oh.
She wanted to discuss how to make amends, but Hiyoko was the only one who accepted her invitation. I should have gone too! But it was rather convenient for you, wasn't it, Fuyuhiko? If you could make use of their plans to meet each other alone, you could easily lure Mahiro into the trap, right?
Hey.
By calling them both of them to the beach house, you were able to pin the blame on Hiyoko.
What the?
Seriously, what the heck? An eye for an eye. That's the world I live. My little sister was murdered. If that reason that happened was because of some person here.
Damn it!
I had no choice but to kill that person on my sister's behalf, right?
And so?
My young master thought of a plan and executed it. I wanted to use a bat as a murder weapon because in the game, that's what was used to kill Girl E. For revenge. Clubbing the person to death the same way my sister was killed just seemed to make more sense. Even if it ruined up my disguise, it was the only thing I could do to avenge my sister.
That is...
So that is why you killed my hero with a bat?
Yeah.
Still, I believed her up till the very last minute. And the game was just a work of fiction. But even so, that bitch!
Hey.
Hey, if that game is actually real... are you the one who killed Girl E?
Why, you?
Hey, I don't want to hear about that!
But...
The fact that your sister was killed is terrible. It's unfortunate, but...
Why?
You shouldn't have killed that girl!
Shut the hell up!
Who cares about that? Just answer me! What do you know about that game?
What are you saying?
You have no right to do that! Nobody has a right to judge others for their crimes. Revenge is just wrong!
Jeez.
Want me to be honest? This whole time, I was acting like a coward. Even after I called over Mihiru, I was still trying to find an excuse to not go through with the plan.
Yeah.
But after she said that to me, that all went out the window. I got really pissed off and grabbed the metal bat that I hid under the bench. But at that moment, young master called for me and made me kill Mihiru.
Huh?
Young master, I am finished.
What?
Are you saying you killed because you were ordered to? A tool is not defined by its will, but by its actions. I don't get this at all.
Of course.
Of course you don't understand. Because humans are completely different from one another. Everyone's birthplace and upbringing is different. It's obviously impossible for them to understand each other. So everyone just pretends to understand. Pretends to be understood.
Be quiet.
Hey, you're too annoying. Can you just be quiet?
Yes, indeed.
Okie dokie, I'll be quiet. Afterward, just as my young master planned, I proceeded to tamper with the scene of the crime. However, I also considered the possibility of being found out. So in order to get you guys to make the wrong choice, I decided to make use of the serial killer story.
It cannot be.
You insisted that you were sparkling justice in order to make us hasten our votes? So, we fell for it. We fell for a trick all along. That's right. You guys have made the wrong decision. You voted me, a mere tool, as the killer, unaware that my young master was the true killer.
That's obviously wrong.
Hold on! Don't act like our loss has been decided yet.
No.
No. It should be decided already. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
This is troubling.
Oh man, all this talk about Pico being a tool sounds pretty persuasive. When you approach it from various angles, it makes sense that Fuyuhiko is actually the true killer. Hold on! I'll tell you to hold on!
I see.
So, for Pico, Fuyuhiko himself is your true hope, huh? Then, on his behalf, you killed Mihiru. And now you're trying to sacrifice us so they can protect him.
Great!
You would go that far because he's your one and only hope.
Wrong.
I have no hope. I am just a tool. Well, even if we ask her, she's probably just play dumb anyway.
Now then.
So I'm gonna ask someone else. Hey, Fuyuhiko, what do you think?
Huh?
About what?
Hey.
Is Pico just a tool to you? Using that tool? Surviving by sacrificing Pico? And the rest of us? Is that your hope?
What?
Hold on.
What's the use of asking something like that?
What?
You seem distressed. A mere tool doesn't panic like that, right?
Jeez.
Pico, be honest. Are you trying to protect Fuyuhiko of your own free will?
Hey.
Fuyuhiko? Can you tell the truth? The fact that she killed on your behalf, the fact that she lied to us by acting like the killer, are all those things you ordered her to do? Is that the truth?
Huh?
Fuyuhiko?
Yeah.
I know you hate your guts, but...
Huh?
If you listen to Pico, we're all gonna die.
Yeah.
Young master.
You just had to tell the truth. I was only following your orders. You just had to tell them that. Fuyuhiko? You mentioned this before, but... in this kind of situation, interacting with others will just shorten your lifespan. Those idiots, Bakuya and Teruteru, approve of that. Plus, it'd be frustrating to be held back by affection when it's my time to kill. You're still saying that? Of course. I'll sacrifice the lives of everyone if it grants me my survival. You don't really feel that way, right? You're not that kind of person. Because if you were, you wouldn't be hesitating like you are now, right?
Young Master!
There's no need to hesitate, young master. Please just tell them the truth. Young master, you were the one who ordered me. I just did as I was told, because I am a tool. Fuyuhiko, this could be considered your ultimate choice. Regardless, either way, you'll still lose Pico, but...
Hey.
If you insist you're the killer, just as you said, you could sacrifice us and survive alone. Or would you rather reject Pico and fight alongside us against despair? Which one will be your hope? Let's hear what you have to say.
Damn it!
Young master, I am finished.
You? What the hell did you do? You already know, right? What's going to happen after you kill someone?
I did it because I know. There is no way I can let that happen to you.
Hey, Peko. Do you remember what I told you when we first arrived on this island? Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. You need to run. Got it? Just let me take the fall so you can get away.
Young master, that is impossible.
Shut Shut up! I'm ordering you not to worry about me!
There is no way I cannot worry about you. I am my young master's tool. A tool to protect my young master. Without an owner, the tool serves no purpose.
God damn it, we are done with that crap! Why won't you listen to what I'm saying?
Regardless, I will not flee. Besides, I'm fairly certain they'll discover the truth soon enough.
Then, why did you...
I have a plan.
Huh? A plan?
Please do not worry. I promise I will keep my young master alive and return him safely home.
You idiot. What do you intend to do?
I intend to fulfill my duty as your tool. Now please, go! After you leave, I must block the door to the road with Mahiru's body. Hurry!
Damn it. You better run away. Got it? Just forget about me! Forget about the Kuzuryu clan! You better escape!
So bad at Fuyuhiko. Please, tell me the truth.
Sorry.
Peko, I guess I couldn't go through with it after all.
Young master!
I'm a disgrace.
'Cause if that's actually what I have to do to survive, I just feel ashamed of myself. It mean I can't live without depending on something. I just feel disgusted with myself.
Peko.
And if I admit that, it means you really are just a tool to me. How many times did I tell you? I don't want a tool given to me by the Kuzuru clan.
Young master!
Oh my! So this is how it turned out.
Too bad.
I hear I found it be more brutal and heartless. Man, how disappointing. Which means everything happened thanks to her meddlesome actions.
Why you?
There's no way a human that meddlesome could ever be considered a tool.
Hey.
Monokuma, you knew all along, didn't you? You knew about what Peko and Fuyuhiko discussed.
Jeez.
Well, it's obvious now. I mean, that's why you have surveillance cameras. You were just having fun, huh? Man, even if it was an act of desperation, Pico's claim was surprisingly interesting. You're actually the first to try to influence the outcome of a trial like that. Well, too bad. You're definitely the killer. Peko, the tool with a heart, is the killer.
Sorry.
Peko, sorry I couldn't fulfill your request. Even though you did all that to prove to me, provide me a chance to survive. But I had a feeling it would turn out like this.
Huh?
Young master!
You have a kind heart, despite being a Yakuza. That's why you question your position and constantly worry about it. Were you to sacrifice someone else just to escape by yourself? I believe you wouldn't accept that so easily. We've been together ever since we were children. Even a tool would understand that.
What?
Then why?
Even so,
I wanted you to escape.
escape.
I wanted to protect you.
Peko.
I am terribly sorry.
I will not be able to serve by your side until the very end, young master.
Goodbye.
And I'm sorry for what I've done to you all, too. It may be a selfish request, but please forgive my young master.
And please do not cause a senseless killing such as this ever again.
Of course. Peko? That will do, Monokuma. Why don't you start it already?
I will never feel despair.
Just so you know, I will never feel despair. As long as I am a tool, I am fully prepared to die.
So cool!
We'll be able to attain that composure until the very end. People will act as proud as you'll always shed tears of despair in the end. Now then, let's begin!
Young Master Fuyuhiko.
Please permit me to make one final selfish request.
So...
Didn't I tell you not to call me young master?
I want you to remember.
The two Pico Yama who used to stand beside you. I would like it if you remember that. That's it. How many times do I have to keep? Don't need any tools. You did say that. Then let's begin. The punishment time brimming with despair.
Jeez.
Why don't you get it? Why don't you get it yet?
Thrills, chills, kills!
It's time for the ultimate swordswoman, Peko Yama.
Why?
You stayed by my side all this time. Why don't you get it?
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
I never needed a sword or a shield.
I never needed a tool. So... You didn't need to become a tool.
Let's give it everything we've got!
You just needed to be yourself. I never wanted a tool. I just wanted you. Only you.
Young master?
Why? Why couldn't you understand? We've always been together ever since we were kids!
Let's go! It's punishment time!
Please, Peko. Don't go! I need you! Don't leave me!
Young master? Young master!
She did cry in the end. Pika has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Oh my god, it's twists and turns, dude. Like, I did not expect that kind of twist and turn. Really good, though. Oh, snap. You're getting 100 arrows of death, ain't you? One woman army. This could not be even a Fuyahiko? This is bad. This shouldn't be allowed. People dying so easily, falling like dominoes. You bastard! What is this? This can't be. This is a lie, right? Pico! Fuyahiko!
Such a waste.
For heaven's sake. This is just the worst. Jeez. What a waste. This conclusion, what a waste. This is why she should have just discussed it with me.
Damn it.
It was supposed to be a clash between two hopes. It was just crushed into something so unpalatable.
Oh.
You're still talking like that about that? You. The hell's wrong with you? Aren't you pissed that two of your friends got killed?
Such despair.
I am pissed. And I even feel sad and hopelessness. But still.
Isn't that right?
It's going to be alright. This despair is worthless. Even this despair. It's just a ladder to the brighter, shining future that awaits us. The higher the ladder, the brighter we can shine. That is the unmistakable truth. Call me a ladder, huh? You say some pretty interesting things. In a way, your misguided thoughts of what hope should be remind me of him. I don't really understand what you're saying.
Listen carefully.
Anyway, I shall make a declaration. We will definitely destroy you. The hopes of all ultimates here will definitely completely, utterly destroy you. There won't even be a strand of cottonlets while we're done with you. That's our future. How much longer are you planning to say such stupid things? Don't you understand? Even Fuyuhiko died, you know? Oh. Even Fuyuhiko died, yeah. Not yet. He's still alive.
What?
Everyone!
Fuyuhiko is still alive.
You serious?
Fuyuhiko! Apparently we rushed over to Fuyuhiko's side.
He's still breathing.
Is he gonna be okay?
Do something! Hey! You need to save him! Hey!
I'm trying! But his blood, he won't stop bleeding out! His pulse is getting weaker!
Can't you do anything about it? God damn it!
Well, serves him right.
You're so stupid.
Were you filled with hope at the thought of saving her yourself? That's why you ended up like that.
You stupid brother!
What are you, just so laid back about? You need to hurry up and save him.
I don't believe
A surprise
it.
order?
What the heck?
Why do I have to burn my precious calories just to save some Yakuza scum?
That's wrong!
It's your duty to save him.
Huh?
Duty?
Hey!
Cause it's random school trip rules. If the blackening explodes during the class trial, they alone will be executed. Oh! If only the blackening gets executed, then Fuyuhiko shouldn't be allowed to be executed. Well, if I could, I would do something about it right now. But since my magic stick was taken away, I'm practically powerless.
Hey!
But you should be able to do something.
Unbelievable.
Jeez, I guess I have no choice.
Fine.
Well, there's no way I could violate a rule, even if it's just me.
So,
Fine then, I'll save him. Really?
like...
I gotta do that all along. So I've already prepared for this. Prepared? And that's when it happened. A siren began ringing from out of nowhere and gradually grew closer and closer.
Oh, an ambulance?
Just leave the rest to me, Dr. Killgood.
Dr. Killgood, really?
Dr. Killgood, you've already killed your patients.
We gotta get this patient to the Monokuma Hospital ER and get him under 24-hour observation stat. So, I'll see you later.
And after he said that, the ambulance continuing Monokuma and Fuyuhiko vanished from our sight. Is it really gonna be okay to leave this to Monokuma?
Damn it.
It can't be helped. It's like it's not like there was any other way.
Perhaps.
He's gonna be fine. He's probably gonna get better and come back to us again. You're right. He's definitely gonna come back and talk a lot of smack as if nothing happened. Then all we could do is wait. Why do we have to wait for him? I mean, he caused my hero's death, you know?
However,
We must put aside since Pico has already been punished. Or else we will not be able to advance forward.
Fall, my tears.
There are no second chances in life. We cannot return to what has already transpired. There is no other way than to move forward, like an arrow of light piercing through the darkness.
Damn it!
I guess things aren't as excited as if the shit stirring like him ain't around. I didn't realize it, but I was wishing for that too. From the bottom of my heart, I really wanted him to return. Fuyuhiko? I don't want anyone else to be sacrificed. And so, the class trial ended. But we still can't see the real ending that we really want yet. When that finally arrives, what will happen to us by then? No matter where I look, no matter what possibilities I look for, I can't see our future. Not even a speck. As if we were in a boat, floating unreliably in a vast, dark sea. We were just left there. Alone. Only one word could explain our situation. Despair. We couldn't find a more suitable word than that.
You guys can see it, right? You can see this countdown too? 4 people are already gone. We took our time preparing the hope fragments, but now we're no longer able to gather them. Honestly, I'm not so sure anymore. Whether it's better if we let them leave this island, or if we shouldn't let them escape. For those kids, which option is hope and which is despair? But I guess there's no time to hesitate. If this countdown reaches 0, that guy will probably take over our plan's final stage as well. What lies beyond that is the foul resurrection of the ultimate despair. And the continuation of the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That cannot be allowed. We must prevent that by any means necessary. Even if we have to pay the ultimate price, I will definitely prevent it by any means. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope.
Chapter 2, Sea and Punishment, Sin and Coconuts. End. Surviving students? 12. To be continued. Ooh, another present. Death lies in video games? The Black Dragon Blade is a new thing that we just got. And with that, folks, we're going to take a quick bathroom break. And then head on over to Chapter 3. This has been so much better than the first one. So much better. Well, till next time, everybody. Sayonara. Bye-bye.